Hi everybody, it's a beautiful summer's day today. The cows next door are very noisy, so if you hear them, I think they're being moved to a different paddock, so they're all closed up and they're not happy about it. It's quite a hot day. But I've got a little toddler snoozing away, having his midday nap, and I thought that I would go and pick some basil because we need to preserve some and make some pesto. So we're going to go pick some basil. Those solar panels are really doing their job today. So this is the polytunnel. Tom's mum and dad made this themselves out of piping and this plastic wrap. It's been around for a really long time, but they recently, about 2 years ago, they redid the plastic, and it's very hot in here. But, you'll see a lot of these, which are old kind of food containers. They would hold like soy sauce and olive oil and things like that when they're being transported. And these are wicking beds, so they've got gravel in the bottom and a pipe that goes down to the gravel, and you fill it up with water, and the plants can bring their roots down and take as much water as they need. And wicking beds are so effective. So when we have our own land, I think we're going to do a lot of wicking beds. There's lots of cucumbers over there, tomatoes. This is more tomatoes. This is a wicking bed as well, but this one's in a bath. And this is what I'm going to be picking right now, which is basil. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these top sections off and stop it bolting. And just take these bits off, and then it keeps on growing without going to seed as quickly. So I'm going to pick a whole heap of this and make it into pesto. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm just taking these top bits off here, and that's the only bit I'm harvesting, like these sections here, and it just helps stop them from bolting so fast because it's really hot here at the moment. It's like 35 degrees today, and it's a lot hotter in here. So you can see it's starting to want to go to seed. So just take these top bits off, and it gives us a bit more time. Little 5-minute basil harvest while the bubba snoozes. And now I have to find my recipe because it's been a while since we've had basil, and wait till the bubba wakes up so I can use the food processor, and I'm going to make some yummy pesto. Delicious. Look at this beautiful garden. The poppies. So grateful for this beautiful land. So this is our little veggie patch that I've taken over, just right by our tiny house. And we've got some little zucchinis growing here. I'm very excited about, and also these little guys are pumpkins. And then we have some of the first tomatoes just coming out. They were starting to get really bushy, so I just put in this chicken wire to have something to trail them up against. And this lettuce is just starting to bolt, so I'm going to harvest a heap of this so that we've got some in our fridge. There's a whole heap of lettuce. Yeah, I need to do a bit of weeding in this patch. This is the most annoying weed. This one here, it's called oxalis, and it's taken over this top veg garden, which is one of the reasons why Sharon and John created the paddock garden, because this is just impossible to get out. So it has these bulbs that just proliferate in the soil. So yeah, it's an absolute nuisance. Just in the raspberry patch. You've probably only got about a week left of these raspberries. They're starting to have their moment, come to an end. They're so beautiful. We usually get two raspberry seasons, one in summer and then they kind of come again in autumn. But it's just a sea of raspberries. And Tom's dad cuts them back really hard during the winter months when there's no leaves on them. Cuts them back really, really hard, and then they grow back big and strong. I'm still in the raspberry enclosure. This is a fig tree, and then this here is a plum tree, and then down here in the shade are strawberries. Go on, we'll hunt for some strawberries for when Ezzy wakes up, because these are his absolute favourite. They're quite small, but they have got like triple the flavour of the big ones you can get in the supermarket. Yeah, so tasty. So I am just in the process process of making some delicious pesto. I've got a lot of basil here that I picked earlier, and some olive oil, garlic, and I use these pine nuts. I don't like pesto with cheese in it, which is more of a traditional pesto recipe. So we use pine nuts. It's a style of pesto that Tom's parents make, which I really like. I hadn't tried it before I moved here, but it's really nice. It's kind of creamy and nutty, but it doesn't feel as kind of full on as the cheesy pesto. What do you need, Ezzy? You want one of the jars?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Yes. Up the door. Up.
You see?
Oh, touch.
Oh, that's a food processor.
This.
This is garlic.
This.
Yeah, I'll take that because it hurts if it goes in your eyes. Here we've got, at the bottom we've got pine nuts and garlic, lots of spinach and olive oil, salt and pepper, and I'm just going to blitz that up now, and we'll just see if it needs any more olive oil or anything to taste. We've decided it needs a bit of lemon juice in there, so we're going to add half a lemon to each batch. Do you want to say hi? Hi. You making pesto?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the noise it makes, how it goes round and round and round and cuts everything up. It's sharp in there. So this is what the finished pesto looks like, and it's so delicious. It's really nice with the lemon juice as well, and I added a little bit more salt.
This.
You want to see? But yeah,
Lemon juice.
very happy with that. Can you see the pesto?
See.
Oh, yummy. Delicious.